the channel. In this episode, we're talking Sam Houston, 15-year, 103 proof. Let's get us a pour. Welcome to today's episode of Bourbon Ron-Dezvous, our place on YouTube to meet, to talk about, and drink bourbon. Tonight, we're going to be having a taste of Sam Houston 15-year. Now, I have to be honest about this one.
Oh, you're a liar.
What? No, hey, I didn't lie.
I actually popped this one open as soon as I got it, and it was actually a little bit hard to get. A little bit, had to pull some strings to get this one. This is about $100 bottle, give or take a little bit. But Sam Houston 15-year, and my lovely wife was actually very interested in this bottle, so I made sure that we got one. This comes in at 103 proof, at 51.5% alcohol. The bottle is actually really, really cool. It has a lot of information on it. It tells you about the batch ID, the bottle number, when it went into the barrel, age at bottling. So this one is 15 years and 6 months. Gives you the mash bill right on there, and that it's 3 Strings Bottling Company. So we're going to take a test of this one right here. In general, I have not been a fan of a lot of the older bourbons that I've had. As a matter of fact, one of the bourbons that I will do a tasting on and is a 16-year Copper Tongue from Orphan Barrel. And I wasn't real impressed with that. I'm hoping maybe when I swing around to it again after it's had a little bit of time open, that it will be a little better, but I did not like it, and I was thinking maybe it was because of the age of the bourbon. You know, if there's a point that it stays in the barrel too long maybe, but this Sam Houston right here actually smells so rich, so good. You have all of that dark cherry in there, and you've got you can smell a little bit of, it's not mustiness, but it's almost like that damp wood that smells so delicious in the wintertime. This is a very, very oily bourbon. It looks like it's going to have a really good mouthfeel. Actually, I already know it does, so this is not a surprise, but let's take a taste. And this one is fantastic. Like, the one thing that I noticed from the very first time I tasted this was you get an initial flavor rush, and it's very fruit. It's got some fruit, and it's got some baking spices in there, but then all of a sudden it kind of just fades away, and then it comes back with almost like a hug, and it's absolutely, it's one of the better bourbons that I've ever had. And you would expect that in an expensive bottle and being 15 years, but this one truly, truly is worth the hunt and worth the price on it. If you can pick up a Sam Houston 15-year, I highly recommend it. I've heard it compared to the Calumet 14 and that it's heads and tails above the Calumet 14. I have not had that one, so I can't compare it to it, but I will say I had the Copper Tongue 16-year, and I wasn't impressed with that at all. So this is just heads and tails above that. This bourbon is a fantastic addition to your collection. You could drink this one neat like this. You could mix it. I wouldn't put it in a cocktail because it's just got so much flavor, but it just continues on, and you can feel it. So this Sam Houston 15 is a fantastic addition to your bourbon collection. You're going to really like this one neat, but you could try it in a cocktail. And that'll do it for our review tonight on that. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. It helps out the channel. And if you feel like going a step further, you can check out the Patreon. We do have a couple of Patreons, and we're building that over there as well. I look forward to seeing you again next time.
My name's Mike the Cat, and I approve this message.